everybody, so I did my term paper on the emotion of sadness, and today for this presentation I'll be focusing on the evolutionary function of sadness, as well as I'll provide two different situations, like modern situations, that will show how sadness can be beneficial and detrimental. So sadness has been around for a very long time, since the beginning of human species, just along with like other basic emotions: anger, happiness, fear, and disgust. These basic emotions have helped humans in their reproduction as well as their survival. And so if sadness didn't provide a important function, then it would have been eliminated by the process of natural selection. According to the authors Fajardo, Karmaschi et al., sadness helps an individual to pay close attention to their personal needs and priorities. This is really important because every individual experiences their loss and their pain very differently. And understanding their own specific coping mechanism helps them move past those. They help the person navigate through similar future situations to avoid having the same outcome or going through the same experience of the pain. And so the same author said that sadness also increases motivation to recover from the extreme pain or loss by finding social support, reflecting on the situation from a different perspective, as well as like making positive changes to become better. So how is sadness beneficial and detrimental, you ask? Well, sadness is beneficial in a balanced proportion, but if it's on either of the extreme spectrum, such as too much or too little of sadness, it could become detrimental. According to Joseph Fergas, some of the benefits of sadness include improvement of memory, judgment, social interactions, as well as increased motivation. And so a situation where sadness can be beneficial is that of global pandemic. So everyone in the community as well as around the world is going through the same feelings and moods, which increases empathy towards each other. That in turn leads to improved social interaction because everybody is trying to understand and be kind towards each other. And during this time, it also improves our judgment because people have to be mindful of the resources that are available to everybody in the whole world, as well as in their community. So one has to be reasonable about how many groceries or essential items that they can take for themselves, as well as leaving a fair amount behind that will suffice everybody in the community. In that situation, sadness can be beneficial. But a situation where sadness is detrimental is the one also during this today's generation, is that of like the competitive environment for careers and academics for the students of today. Sadness can lead to improved and increased motivation, but if too much of it does make it detrimental. A student wants to have it all at the same time, taking the most amount of credits, having a part-time job, doing multiple research projects, help peer tutor their friends and others, as well as trying to have an active social life. This becomes very detrimental because if the student doesn't reevaluate their thinking and their goals and their expectations, it can lead them in the downward spiral of like failure, as well as like burnout and exhaustion. So in this situation, sadness is detrimental. To conclude, the sadness exists for a reason, as it serves important function in improving motivation and find customized coping mechanisms to move past the loss or the pain. Thank you.